I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100%.
Okay, I had a friend send this to me. She said, seriously, just start it and just film yourself reacting. Apparently, the whole family has guessed how many seconds, minutes I will make it into this. Already, I can see it says how to pass a drug screen and some dude with a Uncle Rico mustache. So let's jump right in. Creepy
Hey
smile.
everybody,
Creepy smile.
it's Barry with Never Get Busted and Trip to Wellness. Probably the
Those don't go
hippiest,
together.
trippiest channel that you'll turn to. There's some good channels out there, but I'd like to think I bring more to the table.
I'm not gonna lie, my Chomo
Some
spidey
of the
senses are
others.
going crazy right now.
I've been teaching how to pass a drug test now for 11 years, and that's what I want to teach you today.
11 years
is how
about
to pass
pee.
a drug test.
Okay.
And it's not hard, and it works.
Yeah, pee
what I'm
clean.
about to tell you.
Okay.
It works so well. An article that I wrote years ago is actually on the first page of Google.
Google. You wrote for Google. Imagine all the people trying to figure out how to pee clean.
So, speaking from that article and a little bit more, let's
You're
learn
wigging me
how.
out, Barry.
The best way, by the way, I got Glad in the background.
Glad. Glad looks sad. Does he have a helmet on?
Helmet,
What do you do to Mr. Glad, Barry?
Powdered urine. You may have an accident on the job and they want to test your urine. You know, keep a package of powdered urine that you order from any source, good online source.
No, your specific gravity is going to be off. It's not a no.
Pass that way.
No, you can't,
They even
Barry.
come with,
What are you
a
cupping,
warmer
Barry?
That makes the urine the body temperature. Your body temperature. Do a lot of people test for that from
Honey,
the
you
beginning.
can stick you little parcel of pee up under your titty and make it your body
If they're not
temperature, Barry.
watching
That's
it go
not
in
the
cup.
issue.
Now, if
They
they're
test
actually
for things,
watching,
Barry.
and it's very demeaning to have to go through being watched to pee.
It's very
I
demeaning.
went
Okay,
through
wait,
that.
no, Barry. It's very demeaning to be an officer that's made to go to the bathroom with hundreds of people that want to throw a fit about it when actually what those hundreds of people have just done is breach the rules that society says we need to be safe. You thumbed your nose at it, Barry, and that was your consequence, Barry. Consequences are not supposed to feel good, Barry, and I'm assuming that's why Mr. Glad has a helmet on. I don't even want to know what his consequences are.
Over 20 times. Over 20 times.
My heart bleeds for you, Barry.
It's no fun.
Now pee in the cup.
So I couldn't use powdered urine. They would see that. Do not.
Yeah, 'cause
use
it's
things
illegal,
like
Barry.
Hallucinator.
You're
They
still
look
doing
like
misdemeanors,
an adult
Barry.
toy. It's a fake man's part. Those don't work.
Wizinator. Don't use a
If they're watching
Wizinator. This is...
They will cuff you and put you in jail immediately.
They do.
On a court-appointed drug test. So don't use those.
No, don't.
But use the detoxifier drinks.
Yeah,
And
still
those
screws
work.
up your
They
specific
work.
gravity, Barry.
I smoked every single day.
Well, you just told on yourself, Barry.
Up to the night I would test. And I used
You have no
detox
self-control,
drinks.
Barry.
They work. Be sure to go to your local head shop
They don't
and
work.
ask for a detoxifier drink.
So basically what Barry's saying is have no self-control, do not hold yourself accountable, but then, last-ditch effort, go and commit another misdemeanor to try to do this, try to falsify a urine screen, any kind of adulteration to a urine screen, and they're going to send this to a lab, Barry. That's where they send them to labs, Barry. So the scientist is going to run hundreds of profiles on this urine. They're going to know everything you just did, Barry, and you're going to get more charges, Barry. Mr. Glad, give Barry your helmet. Barry needs help. Barry, you're on supervision for a reason. Because you have an issue with authority and rules and following those rules. Test yourself and see how far you can get without breaking rules, Barry.
Drink. Don't say you want a drink to pass a drug test. Don't say anything about passing a drug test or they'll kick you out of there. They're not allowed to sell drinks that do that. In a lot of places, it's a misdemeanor to sell drinks that help pass a drug test. So they use words like detoxifier and go to your local store.
Don't go to your local store,
Because
Barry.
that's
They're all
what's
going to tell
working
on you.
in that
Because that's the first place your officer's
jurisdiction.
going to
Every lab test is a
go.
little different. If you're not sure and you don't have a local store, you can visit my website, go to my article. I have a place I recommend online. I do get a small percentage of whatever you order.
Why aren't you a business mogul,
don't have
Barry,
to buy
but you
from
can't
there.
pee in a cup
Point is
and
get
have it
into
be
a
your own
detox
pee and be
drink. You
clean?
can follow the directions perfectly exactly. Now, some of these detox
Something he
drinks
can't
come
do.
with
Follow
an
directions.
800 number that you can call.
1-800-BARRY.
That's not a trap.
1-800-BARRY glad.
They legitimately answer your call and help you detoxify. Again, don't use words like drug test or probation.
Legal, Barry.
Or
It's
judge
illegal, Barry.
Or cop or court, anything like that. Or, they'll hang up on you.
Yeah.
So those 800 numbers are not a trap. They work. And the detoxifier drinks.
No,
get
I gotta
you
stop.
a
Okay,
window.
I gotta stop. My heart goes out to people that are on supervision. It is set up not to help you, it actually set up kind of to hurt you. I really believe that supervision is a money racket that's set up to make you fall into more levels of supervision so that you owe more money, so that you're more responsible to other people than yourself. And I really have a big issue. And I was a parole and probation officer for a long time. But let me tell you what to not do. Don't follow Barry. Barry has just found out that the thing he could not do, his major hiccup in life, his massive flaw, his issue with authority and learning how to follow the rules, instead of processing that and dealing with it and saying, hey, why can't I put myself in the same bracket as the millions and billions of other people in the world that have to follow these rules? What makes me special? And instead of saying, I need to have a talk with myself, he said, how can I capitalize on everybody else's hiccup? Barry. Let me tell you how you pass the drug screen if you're on supervision. You don't take drugs. If you have to take prescription drugs, you verify those with your officer and you bring in your proof of prescription medication. And then you pee in a cup. And then your officer seals it in front of you, sends it away to a lab. And in a few short days, we all know what you're up to, what you're not up to. If you've been honest and you verified everything, you got no problem. If you're trying to fudge the lines, something in that test is going to show up because they do so many controls to make sure it's not been adulterated in any way. Don't be like Barry. Don't try to skirt the system and make money on other people that are struggling. Barry. Opportunistic Barry. I think the bleach has gone to his brain. Actually talk to somebody if you have an issue and say, how do I overcome this issue? Because if you have an issue with substances, you have an issue with something else in your life too. There is something else at the foundation of that issue, of that upset animosity that you have with control. There's something else driving that, and you need to know what it is because you deserve a better life than to have to be on the internet trying to figure out how to pass a drug screen to falsify to get another charge from a guy that has Kermit in a helmet. Seriously. Do the work on yourself. You're worth it. You're absolutely worth it. Don't be Barry. I can't watch any more of this. I don't know how far I got in. I want to know who won. Because I can't listen to Barry anymore. Barry got to me, y'all. I can't hide it. That just triggered every old officer bone left in my body, and it bothered me so bad because honestly, if you have an issue, you need to deal with it. You're not going to grow until you deal with it and understand why it's an issue for you. And everybody that has an issue with that, with addiction or with substance abuse, until you hit it head on, it's going to completely cause hiccups in the rest of your life. And then I did a small internet search about these drug screen issues and people trying to falsify. And did you know that not very far from where I'm located, there was a lady that actually took in dog urine to try to pass drug screen. Now, obviously, her officer sent it to a lab, and she was caught for trying to falsify a drug screen, and she got more time and more charges. And, that just really made me think about something.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Yeah, I got drug problems. That's a human in me. Then I go and try to falsify a screen. You be. Whoo! You could have had a diversion. Non-committal. Watch for the parody.
So who won? No, who guessed it closest to the closest second? Oh, I made it that much farther than you thought I would? I'm doing good.